こんばんは。高評価しました。カズさんこんばんは。顔のある上限の月。
Hey, I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, with more expert tips. Today, let's discuss the different options for badges and takeovers in NBA 2K26. NBA 2K26 has different badge tiers that you can equip. These go from bronze all the way to legend, and the higher you upgrade them, the more effective they'll be. Legend badges were introduced last year in NBA 2K25 and have continued to be a dominant force on the hardwood. Returning to the game in my career are badge perks.
Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. They've got Ja Morant, Jalen Wells out there with Edey, and it's Roy in at the four-man position. And for the Bulls, well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A., you know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Morant looking around. To the middle. Edey finds Morant.
こんばんはです。
Second chance effort over MP. And it's Morant missing.
Morant マロンシャマこんばんは。顔のある上限の月。
Down low. Morant with it. Now guarded by White. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, we know Morant can put up tons of points, but Ja is at his best when he's also involving others.
White, the pass to MP. Back to White, out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Buzelis. From deep three-point range. Bulls keep it alive.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Wells. Here's Roy. Now here's Edey. And the layup is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Buzelis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. White finds MP. Edey defends. And Edey with a block. Here's Morant. It's blocked.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
White on the wing. Back to MP. Lets the three fly. Memphis with a rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just picked the worst time to do it.
Now here's MP. Last time, 45 points for him. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. We got to talking about what do you do defensively against Ja Morant. And Coach said staying on top of him isn't easy, so our focus is on shutting down the lanes and not giving him the openings to attack. We want to make Morant force the issue. Putting Morant in tight spots is the name of the game here. B.A., back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Memphis leading by 4. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And Ja Morant has said he wants to dial back his dunking for his health. Did that ever cross your mind, Richard, as an aerial artist?
Well, dunking can take its toll over time, but I was kind of a crash test dummy. I was going to keep jumping no matter what. Jaws a little...
Oh, throw it down! Wow!
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
Outside White. Pass to Buzelis. Off the mark there with a three.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Roy. There's the triple. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
Back to MP. A shot to stop the run. Drills it from deep. MP's got 8. Grizzlies lead by 8. And here's Morant. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And also active defensively. 2 blocks ago with kind of his overall floor game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
George drives in. Doesn't go for him. The Bulls trail by 8. It's Giddey on the wing. MP outside. The 3 is up. Memphis with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Williams against Coulibaly. Some solid defense from Williams. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the shot goes down.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it's Morant missing.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. 8 points in the... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the court for Memphis, Ty Jerome is out there with George. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Edey, and it's Peterson in at the power forward. 5 to shoot. He was all alone on that one. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And he's able to get it back. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Nuggets was lights out. He scored 45 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Good stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
When White is in rhythm.
So both teams making some changes here. A minute 35 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Morant in the paint. Morant puts it in.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Edey's checked in. And Williams drops them both. And so it's Memphis with it. They've led by as many as 11. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
Last season, they got swept in a two-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
For sure, this is a team that feels like they should never be swept in a season series by anyone, but especially when it's one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
Chicago passing it around. Here's Williams. Bulls keep it alive. That one is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Back to Koulibaly. They swipe it. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. MP shot is good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
And Morant drops them both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Outside White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got 6.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a healthy 8 points. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
MP is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Patrick Williams. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Pass to Morant. Rejected. And there's the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now Edey. Outside Morant. Soft touch off the glass. Morant's got 28 points for the game.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing.
Oh, Morant! Wow!
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Timeout called, the Bulls. We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
MP outside. Ooh, it's stolen away. And he's all alone. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, in an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, the physical style built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley built a lasting legacy in Memphis. BA, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. White, the pass to MP. They need this. White can't hit.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
The floater, and the basket is good. 7 points in the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And here's MP from outside. Memphis with a rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And here's what Memphis' schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Houston Rockets. Then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for White.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
You look at MP, he occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Gets the three ball to go.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Morant against Giddey. Here's Roy. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. Count that one. Morant's got 38 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Giddey with it. Guarded by Morant. And the shot goes in.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Timeout called. Memphis. And one thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Koulibaly finds George. Back to Koulibaly. Pass to George. Knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. MP outside. Takes a three. Another three for Chicago.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
George with it, guarded by Vucevic. Pass to Peterson. MP against Jerome. And here's Koulibaly. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. They get it back. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Some changes for Chicago. Clowney comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And Williams is subbed in for Buzelis. And Memphis also making a switch. Edey's checked in for Peterson. Williams on the wing. Back to MP. Let's go with a three. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Koulibaly. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 6.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Patrick Williams.
Well, that was clearly a foul, and really strong at the line since the break.
Both free throws good from Jerome.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Giddey. Softly drops in the floater. He has 6.
How about Giddey just flicking it in? I mean, that's not an easy shot.
Outside Koulibaly. They double him with MP. Pass to Jerome. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Jerome's got 4 points this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Jerome with the ball. He's got 9. Just 3 on the clock. Can't get the layup.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation.
And so it's Memphis up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Grizzlies, we've got Bilal Koulibaly. He's out there with George. Jalen Wells out there with Edey. And it's Roy in at the 4.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Grizzlies lead by 14. Pass to Wells. Koulibaly against White. And there's Koulibaly on the assist by George. Koulibaly's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Knocked away. And now Memphis on the break. Pass to Roy. No good with a layup. And so MP will bring it up for Chicago. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Coulibaly. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Nails it from 3.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Memphis leading by 15. Now here's George. Outside Wells. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often.
Back to Wells. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Memphis.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Bulls trail by 19. Back to White. Chicago passing it around. MP drives in. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now Jerome. That free throw good from Jerome. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Pass to Edey. To the inside. Here's Wells. No good that time. Good work defensively by White. Looking to end the run. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Ty Jerome. The first one falls. You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number, but players are making $75, $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within, the want to compete against the best on the biggest stage.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jerome.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter here. And here's MP from outside. Buries it from 3. MP's got 43 points.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Grizzlies.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Nice move. And the bucket is good from Edey in deep. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Jerome. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. It's a 16-point game. MP outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. MP's got 48. George against Giddey. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Now let's talk about takeovers. Last year, we adopted the 5-level takeover system, which returns this year with some incredible new features. This year, you can now immediately grind for all levels of new takeovers, as nothing needs to be unlocked along the way. There are also takeover presets, so you can quickly change takeovers between games.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. And for the Bucks, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Keegan Murray, and it's Sears in at the point guard position. Grant, having played in the league, you must have a good idea of how these guys are feeling this deep into the year.
No, B.A., it's hard to describe. There's such a physical drain on your body, and mentally, it might be even more difficult.
MP, the pass to White. Back to MP. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Chicago shooting their first foul shots of the night. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Milwaukee. Here's Sears. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to White. Back to MP. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple. MP's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Murray. Poke loose. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Here's White. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. About a minute played here so far in the first. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside. hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Here's White. That one falls.
Aggressive on the interior. White takes the hit and completes the play.
Pass to Turner. Here is Sears. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Outside White. And the Bulls get it back. And Turner with the block.
The offense really feeling the effects of Turner's 7'4" wingspan there. And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Pass to Sears. The three is up. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, Giannis knows he creates gravity inside, which is going to free someone up on the outside.
Here's MP. And it's Sears with a rebound. The Bucks trail. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Neal. Three-pointer. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he hits it to tie the game. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
And so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
The Bulls trail by 3. Pass to Buzelis. Chicago passing it around. Clock at 6. And here's MP from outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
Sinks it from distance. MP's got 10 points in the game.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Pass to Macy. Fires top of the key. Williams grabs the board.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
When you're out and running, this is who you want to get it to. Keldon Johnson has a great feel for how to score on the break.
And it's Giddey off the drive. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3. Milwaukee in the lead. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. You look at Charlotte, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed. And they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
And stolen by Williams. Giddey passes to Williams. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Hicks. From deep, Johnson. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Williams passes to MP. The reverse. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Wesley. Still no points. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. The shot off that time. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Chicago ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
We've got Keldon Johnson, Miles Turner out there with Murray, and it's Neal in at the 2. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Here is Sears, covered by MP. Neal gets the bucket. Neal's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
MP inside. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here is Sears. 7 points in the game. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice move by Johnson. He is solid off the dribble.
MP, the pass to White, and he comes up with a bucket. And the Bulls lead by 4.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Neal. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago leading by 4. Now MP. White on the wing. Corner shot. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here is Sears, covered by MP. Neal misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And one move we're seeing more frequently these days, Richard, the self alley-oop.
T-Mac might have been the first to do it back in the 0-2 All-Star game, but now you see it a few times this season, but it is still a major highlight every time.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And they pick up 2.
And, you know, he's no stranger to physical play inside at either end. Turner's as tough as they come.
Out left to the wing. Defended by Murray. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Magic was tremendous. He contributed 40 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guy?
Tie game in Milwaukee. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Milwaukee shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Pass to Murray. Here is Sears for the lead. That shot, no good. MP outside, fires the three. The rebound by the Bucks.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
On the wing, Murray. And here is Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis working inside.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. This one for three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner. Here is Sears. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Nice shot by Turner.
And I like whenever Turner attacks the rim, using his agility there to take the advantage.
Pass to Buzelis. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Neal. He's guarded by White. And it's good. 2 points. And now a 4-point Bucks lead.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
MP outside. The three. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over to the left wing. Here's Sears. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Sears has got 10.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
And let's have a look at the 2 guards who have been the most efficient shooters over the last month. Kobe White is second.
I mean, just a terrific group. All of these players are in danger of getting red hot from outside at any given moment.
And with their range, they stretch out opposing defenses. So even when they're not shooting threes, they're still making an impact.
Chicago making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Bucks leading by 5. Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content. And
a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Matas Buzelis. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to Turner. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Outside White. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Pass to Neal. Murray looking around. Fades back. Here is Sears. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. Murray, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Deflects the pass. Pass to Buzelis. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Bucks leading by 5. Here's Wesley. Averaging around 6 a game. Into the lane. Neal. And the layup is good off the glass. Neal's got 10 points in the game.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Williams on the wing. Back to MP. The 3-ball. Hits the 3-pointer. MP's got 28.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Tries a 10-footer. Williams grabs the board.
That's a miss you can live with. He did what he could to get something close to the basket.
Pass to Clowney. Inside. Tries again. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Here's Wesley. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight. Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Pass to Hicks. Here's Turner. Williams defending. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Yeah, just a fantastic dime by Turner. You love seeing big men like him be so unselfish.
Takes a 13-footer. Here's Clowney. MP outside. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Drains the triple. MP's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Turner. .50 seconds left in the third quarter here. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Mark Williams.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
And so Turner nails them both. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Giddey. Not a lot of room. And here's MP from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 5 assists in the game. The Bucks have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. To the paint. Here's Wesley. Oh, MP with a block. And he recovers it. The shot's good. Wesley's got 5 points now this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Giddey with it. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Here's Clowney. Off target from outside. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Good observation. We got to get a whole lot more.
Both teams making substitutions here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Murray, and it's Neal in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And he drops the first. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Bulls leading by 10. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, make no mistake about it. White can really get up. I mean, he enjoys showcasing his athleticism.
Here is Sears. Launches a 3. Drops in the 3.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
MP way outside. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Over to the wing. Here's Sears. Oh, MP with a block. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Bucks trail by 12. 1:46 left in the final quarter. Antetokounmpo on the attack. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Let me tell you, on the drive, Giannis is trouble. He takes it right into the defense and gets fouled in the act.
No good on the second free throw.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Turner. Defense is right there. Here's Murray. Chicago with a rebound.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Bulls.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
And there is no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
51 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Williams passes to MP. Here's Hicks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Hicks for three. Clowney pulls it in.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap. Making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Sears. And that one's good. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. MP outside. 4-3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Are you looking for a solid build? Well, we scoured the internet for content creators with the most compelling builds, and we are bringing them to you in-game.
That's right. I highly recommend that you all check out the community builds. You'll see some familiar names, and we've made it a point to highlight some up-and-comers.
Happy holiday. And the starting group for Chicago. And for the Grizzlies, they've got Ja Morant, Edey out there with Jalen Wells. And it's Peterson in at the power forward position. A good chunk of the season is past us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, B.A., the rookies, they are learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
Here's the three. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
White finds MP. Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game. Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. "13 feet out." Rebound by the Bulls. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Peterson. Back to Morant. The shot misses. Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with intensity.
Memphis shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
He does not get the second one. And he's going for the lob.
And few players can be that accurate with a pass from that distance.
And then that authoritative with the finish.
That is true.
To the wing on the left. Here's Edey. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Well, once Edey gets the ball that close to the basket, it's too late, even against the best defense.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Peterson. Chicago with a rebound. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Morant. Oh, great D that time from MP.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball. That's inexcusable defense right there. You got to contest the shot better than that.
And here's Morant. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. He's guarded by White. No good. Unable to win this run.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
He's covered by Wells. Good D by Wells. Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Peterson. And it's rejected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
And he banks in the layup. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
And let's use this break to recognize your Western Conference Player of the Week, Ja Morant.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
Now here's Jerome. His last outing, we saw him score 13. A moment here to see the numbers for Keontae George. Chicago leading by 8. Giddey finds MP. Second chance shot. Pass to Clowney. And here's MP. 6 to shoot. Outside Giddey. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Watson.
こんばんは、高評価しました。カズさんこんばんは、顔のある上限の月。こんばんはです。マロンシャマこんばんは、顔のある上限の月。
On the assist by Giddey. And that's 13 points for MP.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Peterson. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Giddey against Jerome with a step back. That one's good for 2.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Jerome outside. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Shot clock at 6. Koulibaly on the wing. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. George, no good.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
MP. Peterson with a rebound. Grizzlies trail by 11. Inside. Here's Watson. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. The Grizzlies in 5th.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
And both free throws good for MP. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's MP. He's got 15. Sinks the tray.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Here's Peterson. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Giddey against Jerome. From deep, MP. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things... It's a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin. Just making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
We've got Edey, Jalen Wells out there with Ja Morant, and it's Peterson in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with 41 points, and he was spectacular on the boards, grabbing a season high in rebounds. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Some changes for Memphis. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Wells. And it's George in for Ja Morant. And the Bulls also making a change. Williams is checked in.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Peterson. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Stan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I'd pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it, and that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
Kicks it to George. From down in the low post, it goes. George has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Pass to Williams. Edey with a steal. Here's Peterson, and he slams it in one-handed.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The first free throw is good. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better. And he didn't go to the line once in the first half, but now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Memphis making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Pass to Jerome. A minute 22 left in the first half of this game. It's good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's George. Last game he had 34 points. And the jam by George.
Well, that's what you want from George. He's most effective when he's attacking the rim.
Down low. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jerome outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter. They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. And the Bulls also making a change. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Williams.
Like a matador. Ole! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Jerome. Count that bucket. Jerome's got 8.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
To the inside. Edey with a steal. Here we go. And Jerome the bucket on the assist by George.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Chicago ahead, running away with this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Bulls leading by 20. And for Chicago, let's take a look. Chicago passing it around. And here's MP from outside. Counted from distance. MP's got 31.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pass to Morant. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim. That opens up the mid-range jumper.
Zealous' shot is good.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Here's Morant. He has 7. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back to you guys.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Shot from 12.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result. Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
Edey defends. And it's blocked by Edey.
Well, at the rim, Edey's the guy you have to get past. No chance there.
From downtown, knocks it down from distance. He's got 13.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident. Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Grizzlies trail by 21. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Giddey's checked in for Chicago. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
Well, when it comes to his offensive production, he's shown constant growth. He's taken on more responsibility and has increased his scoring numbers year after year.
To the wing, right side. Here's Morant. From 13 feet, down it goes. 9 points for Ja Morant.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness. And they need his offense right now. But his shot is just not falling.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. From deep, hits the trifecta. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Pass to Buzelis. He takes it in from the right block, and Edey with a block.
Well, with that 7'10" wingspan, it's not easy to get a shot off around Edey.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Wells. He's guarded by White. Pass to Peterson. And is blocked. Goes back up. Edey, that's good. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. MP, the pass to Giddey. Back to MP. Now here's White. Pass to MP. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You take a look at Morant. He's 4th in the West in terms of All-Star voting. If the game was today, he'd be starting.
And that's how it should be. His play has been all-star starter caliber.
And it's hard to contain the excitement as we look ahead to what promises to be an outstanding All-Star weekend.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Oh, Morant with the block.
Well, that's the kind of energy they want to see from Morant, making an impact with his defense.
Coulibaly, he's checked in for Memphis. George comes in for Morant. Chicago passing it around. Pass to Buzelis. Right wing. MP outside. And Edey with a block. And now Memphis on the break. Kicks it to George. And here's Wells. And the 3 off target. MP, the pass to Giddey. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. Grizzlies trail by 21. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet We still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jerome's checked in. Williams is checked in for Chicago. George against Giddey. Oh, George with a steal. And Jerome the bucket on the assist by George. George has got his third assist of the night. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. They have a 19-point lead. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Stolen by MP. Pass to Williams. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And a nice finish on the layup. Vucevic has gotten his first points of the night. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
Giddey passes to MP. And here is Williams. Koulibaly defending. Pass to Vucevic. Kicks it out to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Zach Edey. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So it's Chicago now. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Jalen Wells out there with Edey. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Bilal Koulibaly. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Watson. They shoot again, and he sinks the layup.
How about the energy he showed on the glass, outworking everyone and getting rewarded for it.
Down low. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to White. 4 on the clock. The shot won't fall.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's White. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Grizzlies trail by 21. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, BA. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance. Buries it. His 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Pass to Buzelis. To the left side wing. Inside, MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Timeout call, Memphis. All right, let's give you a look now at our player of the game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Pass to Peterson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. He's guarded by White. Here's Peterson. Clock at 6. To the right side. Here's Morant. A good-looking shot from the wing. Morant's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, he's put that first half behind him, and looks like his confidence is back.
He's covered by Wells. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Peterson. There's the block. And they recover it. Here's Edey. White with it. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, PA. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Pass to MP. And another one!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
To halt the run, they grab their own miss. Edey blocked.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Morant against MP. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
ご視聴コメントありがとうございましたん。ニコニコお疲れ様です。お疲れ様。O、アスタリスク半濁点逆三角半濁点アスタリスク。O。